Once I get this done, it speeds up and I go on. I'm going to put this little sharp point into the corner, on this bottom corner, and then turn this thing straight at me, and then I'm going to put my pencil over here opposite that corner and make a little dot. And that dot is just a touch low. And so I just make a line straight down. And that's 2 1/16. And then I can measure from the tang around. There I create another intersection of lines and put a dot. That's one of my dots. This is another dot. I can come around here on the top and the back and do the same thing. I'm going to locate this very back tip. It helps to have good vision. I don't, so I cross-check it a number of ways. But I got an intersection there, an intersection there, and an intersection there. I've got 3 points. I could make another one up here on top. Matter of fact, I think I will. Go ahead and transfer that point on the top. That's 4. That's really enough to do what I need to do. Now I'm going to split my template. Because I have this plastic sticking out, I've got something to grab to and pull this apart. This is the good thing about painter's tape. You can pull it apart. If you use masking tape, it's more difficult and you end up stretching things. There's probably a better system out there. I wish I knew what it was. If someone else has a better idea or a better some better material, if some of this tape comes preloaded with the plastic in the middle and you know where to buy it, please help me out. Send me that info. But I don't know. This is just something I came up with quite a while ago. And this is just what I use because I don't know anything else. So I'm going to stick that little point right on that mark to start with. You hardly ever get it on there right the very first time. I've always got to adjust a little bit. That's pretty good. I hit 4 points spot on. So I'm really happy with that. Then I take my pencil and I give it an outline and some marks, and then I connect the dots. I know there's a cut in here somewhere for that master line. I think it's right there. I see that master line point there, and there will connect with a straight edge. The same way that I drew them on this side, I'll draw them on this side. There and there. But I'll do that after I pull my pattern tape off. Once you're sure you got it all marked, the tape is trash. Trying to save a piece of tape is pretty tough. If they get torn up, they get misplaced, they get dust all over them, just throw them away. Now that the outline process is done, I'll sand off any little marks, little pencil marks, because I have a bunch of pencil marks on this side where I was moving it and refining it and scooting it over and moving it around. All those got to come off. But now that the outline is done, I can start my finishing process. Once the finishing is done, I'll come back and checker it. While I'm doing the finishing process, I take this time to let this thing soak in kerosene. This is an old gun. This thing's got a 4-digit serial number, which is a very, very old gun. And I will let it sit there and soak. And it cleans all the grit and all the old grease. And I don't use a steel brush, I use a brass brush on cleaning things like that. It's a little bit easier on the finish, the bluing. I think steel can remove bluing, I'm pretty sure it can, but brass doesn't. This is a right pretty piece of wood. I didn't see it when I first started it. I mean, I knew it was okay, but the way it's turned out, it's a fairly pretty piece of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and start making the forearm. This one here it's the original one. I'm pretty sure it's got the same numbers on it and in the same stamping as the receiver. But this one has really had it. It's been worn so much. It's literally worn a dip in the middle of this thing. Somebody's handled it so much. This gun could easily be over 100 years old. Not patent date, actual manufacture date. I'll get back with you on that. I'm going to do a little research.